The next thing I'd like to show you is the assessment and plan. And the assessment and plan is basically a working problem list. And as you see here, this patient has 3 problems, and they're all grayed out. And the reason is because we haven't addressed any of those problems yet in our assessment and plan. Once we start addressing problems, then we add them, and we'll do that right now. In this case, we've come back to this encounter, and there are things in here. And what we can do is we can add some of these things. For instance, if we wanted to add a peak flow for some reason, we can simply add that in there as well, though it doesn't make much sense to do it in a diabetic. But what I'll show you now is how we do a favorite. We'll say diabetics, we decide for all diabetics we want to add peak flow. And what we will do is we'll add this to our favorites. And what the favorite is a way for a physician to take a set of orders that he normally uses on a patient and quickly be able to make it so he can reproduce it and use it again and again. So we'll call this diabetic with peak flow, and we'll submit it. And what we can do is we'll add another problem, and we'll go to My Favorites, we see diabetics with peak flow, and we see it as add all the information there. In addition, we have the peak flow that we just added before to show this was the same one. And then from this point we can go and take things out as we wish and further adapt things as we want for that patient. So what the treatment favorite does is it allows you a way to get a set of orders, put them in, and add or subtract to it as you want to. And basically everything else is very simple to place orders in. We just add here an ultrasound. We'll do an ultrasound of the abdomen, and it's there. We can put it in the future if for some reason you wanted to do it a month from now or some reason like that. It goes in a month from now, and we can submit it, and in fact, there it goes. So that's pretty much the way the assessment and plan works. Adding a medication is very easy through the system, and what we'll do is we'll add Lipitor, and we'll just add it here, and we'll just put in a dose. And just for simplicity, I'll just make it quick. It's over there, and we've added the Lipitor there. The rest of the sig would go if we had wanted to fill it all in. And then when we sign this, all these orders would go into the inbox.